Join Toastmasters to improve your speaking skills? Then you came to the wrong place. Toastmasters is not about speech writing or speech making. Toastmasters has little or anything to do with persuasion or verbal dexterity or presentation skills. There are other places where you can learn those things and master them in short order. Did you join Toastmasters to earn the Distinguished Toastmasters Award? All you have to do is work hard for 2 or 3 years, get a competent and patient coach, and diligently follow his Pathways regime and its myriad projects, and the Distinguished Toastmaster accolade will be yours, taking pride of place behind your name. Then what? Toastmasters is not about the speeches, nor Distinguished Toastmaster accolade, and the last thing it's about is winning the International Speaking Award. 99% of persons around the world who join Toastmasters will never win that coveted international title. And most persons who join Toastmasters will never earn the Distinguished Toastmaster designation. You know why? Because Toastmasters is not about speeches. It's about something else. And that something else, well, that's why I joined Toastmasters. And it's what everyone who joins a Toastmasters Club experiences the second they join, as soon as they accept the inaugural responsibility to be a timer or a grammarian or a table topics master. Toastmasters is not about the speeches. Toastmasters is about improvement. It's about personal growth, building personal confidence. It's about listening and cheering on another person, the other person, not you, and being genuinely pleased when they succeed. Toastmasters is about being ready to help and encourage another member or visitor when they fail, and then dusting them off when they fall. Failure is a certainty. Making mistakes is a promise that you and I will keep. That is an opportunity that knocks with both fists. Toastmasters is about creating space for excellence through a safe, harmony-inducing environment where our ritualized handshake signals an outrageous welcome and expresses a winsome, can-do desire that is pregnant and resident within the hearts of all Toastmasters members. Toastmasters Club 75, our club, believes that everyone who walks through those doors has a story to tell, and it is worth listening to. Toastmasters is not about the speeches. It's about the artistry and majesty and poetry of teamwork and the impeccable ability of strangers to cheer each other on, even as fear dumps oxygen onto the embers of anxiety, thereby fanning them into an inferno of worry. It's when a Toastmaster member's vulnerability and nervousness overwhelm them as they try and fail to be perfect at their task during the meeting itself. Ever been a timer, or a grammarian, or a table topics master? Toastmasters is about courage. That ability to be festooned in fear and flummoxed by your fright and anchored flat-footed in your anxieties. When the table topics master calls on you, smile. You're on candid camera. Toastmasters is about what you do next, how you keep going in spite of your nervousness and your massive brain freeze and your trembling knees. It's about what you do next when you find yourself bereft of voice and intellectual mobility, akin to a witless raccoon in front of an oncoming SUV. It's akin to a bunny rabbit 3 feet from a cobra. Can any of you relate to that feeling? Toastmasters is about how you manage, how you grow, how your character is molded in those moments of madness, of imprecision, and the cavorting confusion that ensues when best laid plans go awry. Toastmasters is about who you become in those moments, how you improve, how you manage your anxiety, how you cope with the pressure. It's about your personal growth, your character, the quality of your service, and the strength of your resolve and your commitment when things go horribly wrong. It's about your rectitude. In short, Toastmasters is about deciding to become a better, more compassionate and caring human being who listens from the heart and who cheers for and celebrates the success of others with uproarious applause, and who welcomes a new member with a warm smile and a hearty handshake. Toastmasters is not, nor was it ever, about the speeches. It's about becoming through a process. Toastmasters is a story, a song, a sonnet, a narrative, a novella, a novel, a poem, a psalm, a proverb, a painting, a dance. Toastmasters is where you are both the narrator and the shero. This includes facing your fears, accompanying your anxieties, and making friends with your failures. Toastmasters is not, nor was it ever, about the speeches. It's about becoming a better person whose character and self-confidence and personal growth has expanded and deepened to the point where you have something worth listening to because you have lived your life courageously. Courage means being overwhelmed by fear, but you make the choice to face the challenge as you move deliberately forward toward it. Achieving the distinguished Toastmaster accolade will not make you a person of quality. Winning an international speech competition will not bestow upon you the gift of integrity. However, if you accept the challenge of deepening your listening skills through practice during the Toastmasters meeting, and you accept the most rudimentary and irksome of tasks during our gathering, and you do those tasks well, when you step up and step into a role at the last minute because another Toastmaster is indisposed, you will grow. You will be transformed into a better version of yourself. That's why Toastmasters exists, to make good people even better. The speech making is superfluous to those requirements. It's the personhood and the quality and the character and the integrity of the speaker that matters, not the speech. It's about your substance, your character. It's about who you are becoming as a result of this process. Toastmasters is not, nor was it ever, about the speeches. Toastmasters is not about the myriad pathways or the distinguished Toastmaster accolade. Toastmasters is about making good people even better. Fellow Toastmasters, I encourage you, I entreat you, I challenge you to forge and fashion and finesse your own path. Luxuriate in your uniqueness and the splendid quality of your character. But do not go where the well-worn Toastmasters pathway may lead. Go instead where there is no pathway and leave behind a 10-lane highway.